Welcome back to SA Sports Nation. Before Mike leaves to go to Arlington, he's able to sit with us on doing a roundtable. Much taller Mike Finger, joining Melissa Rowland as well. First topic of the acquisition of Justin Verlander with the Astros. Mike, what do you think that means for them, their postseason chances?
I think, first of all, it's a guy who has been an ace in the postseason before. He has a background of pitching in those big games, and that's always a welcome addition to any team that's going to be in the postseason. Aside from that, it's just sort of insurance that they have a good arm, because a lot of the guys they have had injury issues all year. So I think if you have a chance to make an addition like that, you definitely have to do it. And, is it a guarantee they're going to make the World Series? No, but it certainly helps.
Yeah, Astros are in the top 3, and the MLB is pitching pre-All-Star break, post-All-Star break. They're filled like 19. Think that'll turn it around with Verlander down the rotation?
I don't know if it'll turn it around, but I think it's definitely, as Mike pointed out, it's extra leadership. He's a guy who's been in 5 postseasons. I think it'll just give the Astros that added confidence.
Yeah, obviously Astros can use all the pitching they can get because, again, that second half, just not where they want it to be. Moving on to the Spurs now. What do you think of them not playing on Christmas Day this year? They had a nice run. They don't mind it because they don't want media publicity anyway, so they don't mind it. But what do you think not included in the Christmas game?
I think it's a sign that the NBA has so many marquee players and marquee teams they want to promote elsewhere. And maybe the Spurs are still a big part of the NBA. If you love the NBA, you want to see the Spurs, but I think there's a lot of other options out there. And I think it might have had to do with, you guys who've been working these games every year on Christmas. Jeff McDonald's kids get their dad at home. So I think the media here doesn't mind it, but I think it's just a sign that the league has a lot of marquee teams.
Yeah, LA being one of those teams, Philadelphia, 2 teams that's on the rise. Maybe they want to market their young stars a little bit more, Melissa.
Yeah, I think it's two-sided. I think on the one hand, the Spurs didn't make any huge splashy movements during the offseason, so there's not a huge incentive to feature them that day. And second of all, I think the Spurs have almost been too good for too long that they're almost boring.
Yeah.
They've made the playoffs 20 straight seasons. There's not really unknowns about them. It's almost as though everybody thinks, oh, the Spurs will chug along as they always do.
You don't think people in San Antonio are like, where is the claw on Christmas Day? I'm sure Kawhi Leonard does not mind. Greg Popovich doesn't mind of the Spurs being off on Christmas Day. I certainly don't mind. But again, the NBA have a lot of young players, and they obviously want to market them a little bit better. Moving on now from the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference. Obviously, the Boston Celtics making that big trade, adding Kyrie Irving. You think that they have emerged as the team to beat in the East this season, or are you still giving it to LeBron and the Cavs?
Let me ask you a question. Does Boston employ anybody named LeBron James?
No.
If that answer is no, then they are not the team to beat in the East. I think they are now the clear team to beat for Cleveland.
Yeah.
But as long as LeBron is with the Cavaliers are the team to beat. That gap might have shrunk a little bit with Kyrie with the Celtics, but until somebody beats him, which nobody in the East has since 2009, I think you still have to say he's on the team to beat.
I agree. I think LeBron is the best player in the NBA. He's taken whatever team he's been on over the last 7 seasons to the finals. That's 7 straight finals appearances. That's unprecedented. As long as LeBron James remains in the East, the Cavs are the team to beat.
So the point guard hole doesn't, fear that Cleveland now has without, Kyrie Irving. Derrick Rose hasn't been able to stay on the court. Isaiah Thomas may have to start the season on time, so that doesn't bother you guys at all. You're still picking Cleveland, though.
Yeah, LeBron.
LeBron. It's just LeBron, right?
LeBron can play point guard. LeBron can play center. LeBron can do it all.
Yeah.
Until somebody beats him.
Absolutely. LeBron can be mom, dad, he can be everything.
Sure.
Still more to come. What each of the Spurs returning role players have to do to improve. Melissa Rowland has you covered with that. SA Sports Nation, back after this.